welcome back to the channel. First off, Happy New Year. Excited that 2023 is here already. I can't believe it. 2022 flew by. It was a great year. Hope you guys had a great new year and hope you guys are excited for the 2023 season, just like I am. You know, we're getting kicked off here real soon, and I just wanted to give you guys a little breakdown on what to expect for the channel throughout the year. You know, a couple little updates. We got a few sponsor changes we're going to get into right here, right now. And just a little bit of the schedule, some expos I'll be working and stuff like that, where you can find me throughout the year. So I just wanted to relay all this information to you guys, just so we can stay up to date and hopefully meet a bunch of you guys throughout the year. But as I just mentioned, we had a few sponsor changes for 2023. So this will be the first time announcing this. Come on over here. I am proud to announce we have partnered up with Yamamoto Baits. So we'll be representing Yamamoto this year, as well as Bill Lewis, the OG rattle trap, all the new square bills, a full line of Bill Lewis hard baits. You know, it's funny. Some of my earliest memories of fishing, you know, back in the boat with my dad, I remember tying on these exact baits right here. That's just little blue and chrome, black and chrome rattle trap, and throwing it around and catching some smallmouth. So it's pretty cool to come full circle, and now I'm partnered up with Bill Lewis and rattle trap, and I'm excited to get those baits out on the water for the 2023 season. Other than that, pretty much all the sponsors have changed or stayed the same. We just had that one change there with Yamamoto and Bill Lewis, so I'm super excited to be partnered with those. You know, Yamamoto baits have been a staple in my boat for as long as I can remember. I've always been a big fan of the Cinco, the shad-shaped worm, a couple other sneaky baits that we'll get into later this year that I might have to let the cat out of the bag on finally, but been catching a lot of fish on Yamamoto baits, so it was a nice, easy, smooth transition to start working with them. So super excited about that. All right, let's dig into the schedule, and I'll give you guys a rundown on what we're fishing, where we're gonna be, maybe some expo shows. You can come out and check us out and meet us. So let's get into that. All right, so if you guys follow the channel and you know me, we qualified for the Bass Pro Tour in 2023. So first and foremost, that's going to be our priority on the schedule. You know, we're fishing 7 events on the Bass Pro Tour. We got Kissimmee Chain to start the year. Then it goes to Cherokee and Douglas, which is actually pretty close to the house here. You know, we moved to Tennessee here in the fall. So Cherokee and Douglas is only about an hour away from the house. So that's pretty much a local event. You know, it might be the closest major tournament I've ever fished to home, so that's pretty cool. After that, we go back to Lake Murray. I kind of have some fond memories of Lake Murray, so I'm kind of excited to get back there. Let's see, what else we got on the schedule? We got Lake Gunnersville, about the same time of year that we were there last year, 2022, for the pro circuit. So that'll be a fun tournament, kind of a bunch of fish in that lake, and that lake is on the rise. It seems to be getting better and better each year, so that should be a really good tournament. Then we get to go up north. I'm really excited about that. We got 1, 2, 3 tournaments up north, which that never happens in a professional circuit that I've ever fished. You know, it's always been 1, maybe 2 shots at a tournament up north. So to have 3 tournaments on the Bass Pro Tour schedule up north for smallmouth or even just northern largemouth, man, I'm super excited about that. Excuse me. So the first one is Cayuga. You know, I actually never been to Cayuga, so that'll be all new to me, but that lake is full of fish, and the fish should be spawning around then, so that should be a good time. Lake St. Clair at the end of June. I've had great success at Lake St. Clair. Really like that lake, so that'll be a fun one. And then Saginaw Bay in August. I've never been there, but that place has got a bunch of big smallmouth and a bunch of big largemouth, so it'll be a lot of fish catching for sure. So those 7 tournaments on the Bass Pro Tour. I also signed up for 4 of the Tackle Warehouse Invitationals, which are the Lake Okeechobee, Clarks Hill, Potomac River, and Mississippi River. So those will be scattered out in between the Bass Pro Tour events throughout the year. And on top of that, I signed up for 4 of the Toyota Series events as well. So I'll be fishing, actually starting out my tournament season with the Toyota Series on the Harris Chain, and then fishing the Toyota Series on Lake Chickamauga, which is actually right next to the house. That'll be a half hour to the boat ramp. I'll be able to sleep in my own bed for a Toyota Series tournament, which has never happened. That's going to be all new to me, so that'll be fun, and hopefully we can get over that Chickamauga curse and figure it out now that we live here. After that, I wasn't able to make the full division of the Northern Division Toyota Series. You know, I've fished those every year since 2017, since I really started fishing, and I love those Northern Division Toyota Series, but the schedule's kind of conflicted and I wasn't able to make all of them, so I picked the last 2, the St. Lawrence River and the Potomac River, for those. And hopefully, fingers crossed, we do well enough in those 4 Toyota Series tournaments that we can qualify for the Toyota Series Championship, and that is the end of October, beginning of November, out at Table Rock. Never been there, but that'd be a cool tournament as well. So hopefully that all goes as planned, but we got a year full of tournaments, that's for sure. We got I think 16 tournaments on the schedule. It's going to be quite the busy year, but I'm ready for it, and ready to get the season rolling here in Florida in just a couple weeks. So other than the tournaments, if you guys are going to be at any of the expo shows or want to come out and see us, hang out, talk fishing, talk favorite rods, talk epic baits, all that kind of stuff, I am going to be working a few expo shows. You know, I'll be at, first and foremost, coming up here real soon, first couple weeks in January, I'm going to be at the Raleigh Fishing Expo and the Richmond Fishing Expo, selling some favorite rods there. So if any of you guys are in the Raleigh or Richmond area and want to come out and talk fishing, look up the dates of those shows. They're coming up here. Actually, we can get those dates. I got them right here on my phone. Let's see. The Raleigh show is January 13th through 15th. And the Richmond show is January 20th through 22nd. So if any of you guys are in those areas and want to come out and hang out, talk some fishing, that'll be the time to do it. Other than that, we'll be working the shows at the Red Crest for favorite and epic baits, and maybe some others. We're not sure on that yet. And other than that, since the Bassmaster Classic is so close to the house here in Knoxville, I think we'll be up at that expo as well. So I'll be around at all those, and love to meet you guys, talk some fishing. So if any of you guys are in those areas and want to come out and talk some fishing, that would be a great time to do it. But other than that, that's it. That is a preview of my 2023 season. A couple new sponsors. Let me know what you think about that. I know I'm really excited, and I really can't wait to get fishing. You know, it's been a long few months off, fun fishing, moving in, working on the house, but that's all over. It's New Year. It's time to get fishing and get back into the groove of catching some bass. So we're going to have a bunch of videos coming. We're going to try and post 2 videos a week for the entire year. So I need you guys to hold us to that. If you don't see us posting, I need you to be on there commenting and messaging me and telling me to get busy with that, because we want to post 2 videos, at least 2 videos per week for the entire year. So I appreciate you guys watching. You guys are the best, always watching, subscribing, liking, commenting, all that good stuff. Whew, that's a lot. I'm ready. We'll see you guys next time.